We arrived this morning in Katakolon, and guess what? The sun has returned. Katakolon is a beautiful little tourist town with plenty of shops, cafes and restaurants, and we spent an hour or so walking around and exploring as the train to Olympia didn't leave until noon. The small railway station is a 2-minute walk from the town and harbour. So we bought tickets and had a chat with the train drivers, who were very friendly and informative. We're in Katakolon, on the train and about to go up to Olympia, the ancient city of Olympia, where the Olympic Games began. I managed to sit right behind the drivers so that I could get some good shots.
Being on a train is far better than taking a taxi. You can see so much more. It's air conditioned.
It cost €10 return for a 45-minute trip into Olympia, and excellent value for money. The entry fee in Olympia is €12. So we can do the whole trip for €44 for 2 people. I asked Rachel if she enjoyed the town of Katakolon.
It was brilliant. The colours of the buildings, the outside cafes where you could sit and look over the harbour with the boats and the sailboats, the cruise ships, and then there were shops and little houses further inland. It was beautiful.
There were only a few people on the train, and it was a pleasant ride. Soon we were arriving in Olympia.
Well, after about 45 minutes of a train ride, we finally reached Olympia. The walk to the ancient city is just maybe 5 minutes, I think.
Time to explore. And the present-day town of Olympia is interesting, but certainly touristy, which is actually fun. And we enjoyed the leisurely stroll down Main Street. Rachel had written more postcards. But I wish I had more time here. So this is where the Olympics began. It wasn't just a stadium, it was a city. The gymnasium, Greek baths, palaestra, the temples, the city buildings. Today we have the remnants, the ruins, the stones, the columns, the history. When I'm in England, I get to soak in 1,000-year-old history, but this was here before Christ. The Philippian, dedicated to King Philip, father of Alexander the Great, partially restored. The Temple of Hera, queen of the Greek gods, where the Olympic torch is lit, the oldest temple ruin here, built in approximately 590 BC. In modern times, there are a number of theories as to the age of Olympia, but its history certainly goes back a long way. The first Olympic festival was held here in the 8th century BC, tradition dating the first games at 776 BC. The earliest evidence of buildings here dates back to 600 BC. Finally, we get to see the stadium.
We've just walked through the monumental entrance of the stadium, and behind me you can see where all of the games took place.
The first stadium was constructed around 560 BC and is said to have held 45,000 people. It consisted of just a simple track. The stadium was remodeled around 500 BC with sloping sides for the spectators. The start line still intact. a good imagination required. In 1896, when the Olympics resumed, they were regarded as a great success. The Games had the largest international participation of any sporting event to that date. Winners were given a silver medal, while runners-up received a copper medal. It was indeed a walk through history. Back to the town, and why not a horse and carriage ride?
We've just finished having a quick look around the stadium and some of the other ruins. We have to really get back so that we can grab the train, so that we don't miss the boat.
So another look at the shops. Rachel said this was her shop. She bought drinks for the train.
All stocked up, ready for the train.
The good news on the return trip is that the train drivers were the same as we had for the outbound trip, and they invited me to join them in the cab. This is wonderful Greece.
Wonderful.
I'm at Olympia. And I'm about to drive the train back to Katakolon.
Drive us back, Lord Paul!
I was able to get some great shots out the front of the train and have a chat with the drivers. Always interesting to be able to do this. We surprised their friend, and they insisted I included him in the video. It was a fun time, and we had a good laugh.
Well, we've made it back, and we're just going to spend an hour just looking around the shops before we have to get on our boat.
Rachel was happy to get a little more time here. We were only 2 minutes away from the ship, so we explored a little, knowing that we wouldn't miss the boat, so to speak. It was indeed an interesting little town, and we enjoyed browsing, shopping, shooting, and simply enjoying the whole experience. The people here were great. Greece has a fantastic atmosphere.
This one is where we just were.
But we were ready to stroll back to the ship. Dropped the postcards in the mailbox on the way.
Well, we're on our way back onto the boat. We've had a really long but fun day, but we're ready to relax now.
What happens next, you might wonder? Well, we go to our cabin, take a shower, dress for dinner, and then go up on deck for the sail away. After that, we head to the dining room, sit by the window, enjoy good views, good food, and good company. What a day. Feels good to be alive. So join me next time for a visit to the delightful Greek island of Corfu. An absolutely beautiful place with fantastic people, fun places, amazing scenery, unbelievable shopping. This place is a must-visit destination. Come with us.